Good day everyone. This is Ideology presented by Osigwe Christabel Chibuzo. I'm in batch 2017-0317 group 11. is a global community of financial and donation exchange. is a social network that connects the one who wants to donate money with the one who wants to get money. Participants transfer money directly to each other. Peer-to-peer system, no central account, it won't collect your money. We are over 200 million members worldwide, 118 countries, the largest donation exchange network in the world. In 1994, held one-third of the entire cash in Russia. It was recently reported that the Bitcoin prices are being driven up just because of We are a community that built on helping people become free. Ideology works by creating a fair financial system where money will no more be an issue. It works by creating a platform where there will be no need to go to banks to borrow money to execute financial projects. is a community of people providing each other financial help on the principles of graciousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. This is a typical view of the personal office of a participant in where you have the provide help button and the get help button. Then this is how Magro and its currency in the system. Magro is the entire currency of the system. Magro's amount will start growing from the moment of deposit at the rate of 30% per month. The calculation of interest occurs twice a week, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This sum in Magro shows how much you can request to yourself. How does 30%? Where does 30% come from? There is no interest rate in In after you donated money, you get rewarded with Magro. Magro is an index of your tribute to the development of the community. This index grows at 30% a month. It is just a technical term. Programmers can adjust the growth of Magro at any moment. The amount of Magro and its growth rate can be decreased, increased, stopped, or cancelled. 30% any circle. We have the provide help queue and the get help, that is withdrawals. When you take out your profit, you will turn back the PH queue or take all at once. Then this is a typical view of the 30% mathematical approach. When you provide help of 100 naira, for instance, you get help of 130 naira. Then when you have 20,000 naira times 100 equals to 2,000 total on PHQs. For the 30% to be paid to 600 participants, how to be generated. It gets generated within the participant through the PH from participants in earlier on the queue monthly or as the GH, and also through new participants joining the community also. The benefit. We are offering a mutual aid program with 30% growth per month for your donations. When you provide help, you receive a 30% bonus. Registration bonus. After having registered and making the first donation, the participant receives a bonus in the amount of $20 if the donation is $50 to $499. $50 if the donation is from $500 to $2,999. $100 if the donation is more than $3,000. The referral program. Referral bonuses. You get 10% from all donations of the participants you invited. Inviting members from the community is your additional contribution to its development. Becoming a manager by finishing 10 days online schooling and managers bonus. The managers of the community can create their own multi-level structures and get a bonus from each of the donations of every participant in their structure. This is a multi-level bonus. Thus, a manager can have his own leader whose rank is higher than him. Manager's bonuses varies depending on the level in the structure. Become a manager by finishing 10 days online schooling and earn manager's bonus. Then these are the rates of the manager's bonus: 5% from first level participants donation, 3% from the second level, etc. Be aware of the risk. MMM is a community for peer-to-peer exchange, a money exchange. Thus, MMM only distributes money between its participants, connecting a donator to a recipient. Therefore, in order that the mutual aid process may be beneficial and not be stopped, the number of participants donating money should generally increase. The community constantly works to improve the reliability of the mechanism of mutual assistance. However, it may happen that those who have donated money will not receive help back, donate only spend money. However, for many years of operation, we have proven the system reliable, and MMM have implemented various mechanisms to make donation exchange process more stable and beneficial. One of the security gaps we have in MMM is pulse mode. That is the PH and the GH. Community building and development. Only big and fast-growing community can succeed. We provide budget for advertisements, offline events, charity events, opening clubs, etc. We provide budget to give you a chance to build a reliable victim of your downlines. Frequently asked questions about MMM is: number one, is MMM not a scam? The answer is MMM is a successfully works more than 4 years in over 100 countries and has more than 130 million participants around the world. You can find videos confirming that by searching MMM page on your YouTube. Question 2, is it legal? The answer is MMM is not a company, bike, hype, or MLM program. It is a community, a social network of people providing financial aid directly to each other by transferring their own money. It connects millions of participants worldwide, those who need help and those who are willing to provide help. Participants are providing help by their own good and absolute grants. They are providing help with their own money, from which all taxes have already been paid. There is no law in any country that forbids people to share its money with others. Question 2, is it a Ponzi scheme? The answer is, unlike Ponzi scheme, MMM is clearly and openly explaining its operational processes, goals and aim. Participants are the only source of financial aid provided to other participants. MMM works as a peer-to-peer software helping to connect participants between each other. MMM does not give any guarantees or promises for you to get help from others. On the contrary, it was about the possibility of not getting any help even if you provided help. MMM is being completely open and honest with its participants. Question 4. How can I be sure that I will not lose my money? Answer. The best way to make yourself sure is to register and provide help first with a minimum amount allowable by the rules of MMM, which is $10 in order to check how MMM works. As a proof that people are really getting help from MMM, you may find videos by searching MMM page on your YouTube or check the letters of happiness posted daily in our website where people share their joy of having received help. Question 5. Is it a pyramid? The answer is, the uniqueness of MMM is that it has no person on top of the community who gets all the money. There is also no single account where all money is stored. MMM uses exactly the same operational principles that all bank, pension funds and insurance companies do. Since incoming funds flow is provided only by the participants, the difference between MMM and the above stated financial institutions is that MMM is absolutely open and honest, and it gives the possibility to simple people to have the same benefits that bankers have. All that is clearly stated on MMM website, along with the warning about the risk. Be open and honest with those who are invited to the community. MMM rules for safe participants. Rule 1. Do not have multiple accounts. You can always PH as many times as you want with one MMM account. The penalty is all accounts will be permanently blocked. You will be banned. Rule 2. Do not share email or bank details with other members. The penalty is you will all be blocked from getting help until you give identity proof. Rule 3. Do not delay in paying for your orders. The penalty is you will be blocked. Rule 4. Do not edit your banking details or change password less than 15 days before getting help. The penalty is your GH should be delayed for 14 days. Rule 5. Do not click on the I refuse to make payment button for more than once a month. Penalty, you will be blocked. Rule 6. Do not make deposit and fail to attach proof of payment. The penalty is you will be blocked. Rule 7. Do not fail to confirm your payment. The penalty is you will be blocked. Rule 8. Do not allow your family members to PH more than you. If they have more than the amount to you PH to donate, let them do it directly to your PO or tell them to register through your guidance link. The penalties will be blocked. Rule 9. Always remember to write your letter of happiness after every GH. That is after every withdrawal. Maximum days to write it after your GH is 3 days. The penalty will be blocked. MMM has invested in so many countries in Africa. They are in South Africa, Botswana, Lesotho, Switzerland and Uganda. And now we are building the team in Nigeria. Join us. Thank you.